Today, we're going to take a look at citing the text. You might ask, why should I use textual evidence? Simply put, all the answers are already in the article, so they're waiting for you in the text. It is your job to dig deep into the text, pull out the answers, and use the best evidence to prove your claim. Textual evidence means it comes directly from the video or article. This means stick to the facts. Don't tell me about the movies you've seen or ideas that are unrelated to the article. More so, why should I even cite the text? Citing the text provides evidence to prove your claim. For your claim, this evidence is the proof you need that makes your argument stronger. Simply put, facts and research is difficult to argue with. For your counterclaim, it gives you the chance to look at your claim and argue against it before the reader agrees with the opposite side. Citing the text helps the reader trust you through using relevant evidence. It also helps the reader track down your source, which means the reader can trust the information that they can find and that you provided them. This also helps make it clear to the reader that you didn't make up this information. Citing the text also helps avoid plagiarism, as it gives credit to the person who said it. It shows that you aren't the only person who thinks this way. Plus, if your evidence comes from someone like a scientist or a researcher, it's very credible. There's two ways to cite the text. First off, you want to find the strongest evidence, and use it to support your claim. Relevant information that proves your point is always important to your writing success. We have direct quotes and paraphrasing. A direct quote is when you take a quote directly from the text, tell the reader where you found it, and use it to prove your claim. So for example, the author states on page 18, paragraph 3 of Is Technology Killing Our Friendships, that experts worry that many kids are so busy connecting online that they might be missing out on genuine friendships. So if I look at page 18, look at paragraph 3, this quote is going to be there. Direct quote means we took the word for word. Paraphrasing means that we took a quote from the text, we tell the reader where we found it, but we put it into our own words. So, this is an example. The author states on page 18, paragraph 3 of Is Technology Killing Our Friendships, that experts say kids spend so much time online that they miss out on actual friendships. Notice, it's not word for word from the text, but it is the same idea. It is still citing the text. So, our major keys to citing specifically. It is always important to cite the text as specifically as possible. Always state the name of the article the first time you cite it. There are 4 types of ways that we can be specific when citing information. We could cite the paragraph, cite the page, cite the image or graph, or cite the video. Citing the page. That's when you find the page with the information and cite it for the reader. So some examples are, based on the text entitled blank on page blank, it states that. Based on the information in the article entitled blank, and on page blank, the text states that. So, page 19 means we're already there. So, for example, on page 19, text states that Kaylee understands that building true friendships requires spending time together. If we're going to paraphrase, based on the information on page 19, the author writes that Kaylee knows she should spend time with others to build real relationships. Notice we cited it, it's on page 19. However, it's better to cite the paragraph. Citing the paragraph is even better than citing the page. It is when you find the information and write the paragraph you found it in and the page number. So for example, we have in paragraph blank of the article entitled blank, the author states that. An example from the text is from paragraph blank when the author states that. The text states blank in paragraph blank when, on page blank of the text in paragraph blank, it states that. So, here's an example of a direct quote. In paragraph 2 of page 19, the author states that often, even when kids are together, they are interacting with their phones instead of with each other. So page 19, paragraph number 2. Very easy to find it. Even when paraphrasing. On page 19 of the text, in paragraph 2, it states that kids are almost always connected to their phones, even when they are with their real friends. I could look at page 19, look at paragraph 2, and I have my information. We can also cite the image or graph. That's when you reference an image or graph with information. So, you could say, in the image on page blank, the graph shows that. The chart on page blank declares that. The graph on page blank proves. So a direct quote, for example, on page 18, the image states 76% of teens use social media. Go to page 18, look at the graph, and there we go. We also have, on page 18, the chart proves that 52% of teens use Instagram, while 71% use Facebook. Looking right over here, we have the information once again. We could also cite a video. That's when we reference a segment of a video by saying what segment you're referring to. In the video entitled blank, from begin time to end time, it states, from begin time to end time in the video blank, it states that. The video claims from begin time to end time that, so if I watch a video and directly quote it, I could say, in the video entitled Kids with Cell Phones, How Young is Too Young? From 16 seconds to 26 seconds, a parent states kids shouldn't have cell phones until college. If I paraphrase, the video claims from 49 seconds to 56 seconds, most 8-year-olds are very comfortable with cell phones. I could watch a video during those time frames and find the information. So, remember, citing isn't the entire job. Every body paragraph should have textual evidence for your claim, but then we have to explain it. After you state your evidence, explain how the evidence proves your claim and makes it stronger. This means making your writing clearer through additional explanation, connecting the evidence to your claim. This could also be making the information clearer or breaking it down further so it's more easily understood. You may also use your hooks. Maybe ask a question to the reader, use figurative language, or even imagery to grab the reader's attention. So, in the end, what does evidence do for you? Simply put, all the evidence and answers are already in the text. You just need to read, dig deep, and pull out the information. Always mention the article name the first time you cite it. We need to be very specific as we can. So, cite the paragraph when you can. And if you can't, cite the page. Cite the time where you found your answer in a video. By doing this, you'll make it very clear where I can find the answers or any reader which will be able to give an A+ essay.